Hey everybody, welcome to wait, no, I was gonna say Just Nest Science. Hey everybody, welcome to Just Nest. Son of a bitch. Hey everybody, welcome to 9-Card TCG. I am Nick, and today we are going to look at 14 graded cards from CGC. I sent in a box a while ago. I don't know what the grades of the cards are, and if we can be real,
son.
Real.
Be real.
I don't even know what's in the box. I don't even know what cards I sent. So, this will be a surprise for everybody. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I already see the question coming, how did I open the box without seeing any of the cards or the grades? And the answer is, my wife opened it. So anyway, let's get into this. And we'll see. Maybe I'm excited and nervous. Like, part of me is like, yeah, this would be great. Get all these graded cards back. But then another part of me is like, did I just send a bunch of cards to get graded for no reason? Like, anyway, I guess let's get into it. So we're just gonna pull cards randomly out of this box, and so we got our first card here. Oh, I totally botched that. This is a first edition Shadowless Bulbasaur from base set. I got a 5.5. I mean, some of these older cards you can kind of expect, unless you're paying a lot of money or you're getting something that's already graded, you could probably expect the grade to be a little lower. So there we go. Bulbasaur. First edition, 5.5. Not exactly the highest, not really what you want to see. This is a Rainbow Rare Blastoise Gx. So I am expecting the grade to be a little higher on this one, just because it's a newer card. What do we got? 8.5. 8.5, not bad. I will definitely take it. They gave the centering an 8, the surface an 8.5, corners an 8.5, and edges an 8.5. So solid 8.5 all around. Moving on. Rainbow Rare Haunch GX. Another, are they from the same set? Yes, they are. I don't remember what set it is off the top of my head, but 8.5 again. Not bad. 8.5 on the Rainbow Rares. Solid. They are respectable. You got to keep in mind, not every single card you pull out of a pack, even if you pull it that day, will not be a 9.5 or 10 just because of manufacturing defects and all that kind of stuff. Rainbow Rare Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. 9. Solid 9. We got a centering 9, surface 9, corners 9.5, and edges 9.5. So it seems like when there is a tie, so we have 2 9s, 2 9.5s, since they don't do quarters, they will round down. So that's something to keep in mind, I guess. I'm sorry, you probably don't get a great image of these cards just because these are very plasticky material. Like, that's not English, that's not anything. It's just a reflection from the light on these slabs. Probably makes it a little hard to see, so I'm sorry about that. Okay, next. Ooh, a base set. Well, that's a jungle non-first edition Vileplume, and we got an 8. Okay, an 8 is pretty respectable. When was this released? 1999? Yeah. No, yeah, this was released in 1999. Centering 9.5, surface is a 7, and I definitely can see a little something on the surface. Corners 9, edges 8. So if the surface was a little better, we might even get an 8.5, but not bad for a roughly 20-year-old card. Moving on, Butterfree V Max Rainbow Rare, and you can definitely see a difference between the Rainbow Rares from like GX versus Sword and Shield sets. These are a lot more, the GXs are a lot more rainbow-esque, at least in my opinion. Maybe it's just Butterfree VMAX not being the most rainbow card, but whatever. I'm expecting this to be a pretty high grade. 9.5, there we go. That's what we like to see. 9.5, excellent grade. Everything is 9.5 across the board. Centering, surface, corners, edges, all 9.5. Beautiful Butterfree VMAX. I actually use Butterfree VMAX in one of the decks I play. It's a Poison Decidui Butterfree VMAX. It's an interesting deck. Here we go with a base set War Turtle. And we got a 6. Alright, like I said, older sets you can really expect lower grades unless you're buying something that is just beautiful and you want to spend the money on it, or you're buying something that's, like I said, already graded. A 6 is pretty respectable though. I'm okay with a 6, I guess, for something, for something that old. A Champion's Path promo Charizard V. Again, I'm expecting pretty high. Sometimes the promo cards from ETBs aren't always cut the best. Sometimes they have some lightning. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is like an 8.5. But I'm hoping for a 9 or 9.5. 9.5. All right. The corner's got a 10. We'll go left to right. Centering 9. Surface 9.5. Corners 10. Edges 9.5. So that corner's bringing us to a solid 9.5. Very, very happy about that. Okay, so this is a tournament promotion Kangaskhan from Japan, and I got these for pretty cheap, and they looked really good, so I'm kind of expecting a good grade. I actually bought 2 of them, and we'll see. These are, what does it say? Yeah, Pokemon Gym card. I don't know exactly how you get this. I know it's not the same as the parent-child Kangaskhan tournament card, but, we'll do what we can. 9.5, beautiful. This promo is from 2019. It's much more recent, but I still think it's a really cool promo card. So, 9.5, centering 9.5, surface 9, corners 10, edges 9.5 for this Japanese Kangaskhan tournament promo. I have another one that's identical to it right here. I can tell because the back is different. I typically don't get Japanese cards. These are actually the only 2 Japanese cards I own, and I just really like the Kangaskhan promos. So, and another 9.5, centering 10, surface 9, corners 10, edges 9.5. So far, this is the best one we have. We got a couple of 9.5s, but, this one overall has the highest marks overall. Moving on, a base set Squirtle. 6.5. 5. Centering is a 9, but the surface is a 4. Edges, corners 5.5, and edges a 6. And yeah, that's pretty much what I expected. I was, like I said, always hoping for a little higher, but we got to be realistic about what we're dealing with here. I don't have hundreds and hundreds of dollars to be buying crazy, packs and stuff. So, or buying cards just because I can. First edition Erica's Bulbasaur. This actually I'm expecting to be a little bit higher of a mark, and we have a 8.5. Beautiful. I actually in a previous video opened up Erica's Venusaur first edition from the same set, and that also received an 8.5. And I know Erica's Ivysaur is one of the last 2 cards that we have. Is it this one? Yes, it is. First edition Erica's Ivysaur. If this is also an 8.5 or better, I will be very, very happy, because then I will have the set. All first edition Erica's Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur, 8.5 or higher. Make me very happy. 8.5, I will take it. I will take it. Very, very happy about that. I do really like Venusaur and the whole line. So I'm happy to have that. And the final card is a base set first edition Shadowless Ivysaur. What do we have? I'm going to guess. Oh boy. I'm going to guess a 6. I'm not expecting too much. 6.5. Okay, a little bit better than I anticipated. Centering 9. Surface is a 6. Corner 6.5. Edges 6.5. Again, this card was made in 1999. So you're looking at 21, 22 years roughly of just existence. And, you know, probably wasn't kept in the greatest condition ever. So there you have it. Our highest being a 9.5 and our lowest being a 5. But I'm very happy to get these cards back. I sent them out a while ago. CGC, you know, for the price, overall not bad. I actually like the CGC slabs. I do wish the numbers in the corners and the box here were a little more centered, but what are you going to do about that? I like their slab. The actual label isn't, it's not overwhelming. There's not a ton going on there. It's kind of plain simple, and I like that because it doesn't really detract from the card. That's the whole point of getting the card slabbed, is because you want to show off the card, but it's not plain enough where you're like, what is even happening here? So I think it's a good mixture of working together with the card and still not being the center of attention. I'm not the biggest fan of the color, I guess. I kind of wish the color was something that's a little more neutral, that would work with every color card. So if this was, you know, it works, blue and green kind of go together, black and blue go together if this was like a dark type card. Red and blue, though, don't really. Do I have any red? No. I think the closest I have is that Charizard. And even this is like kind of like purple and black, so it still kind of works. But I wish something was a little more neutral, and it wouldn't matter what color. If this was like a bright red fire, then you might not, it might not look as good just because of the way the colors complement each other. But yeah, there you go. I love doing these kind of openings. I love getting these things back, and eventually I want to get my Ninetales collection graded, but that's going to be expensive, and I don't really have the time or money to do that right now, so maybe in the future. That's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, don't be afraid to hit the subscribe button and bell notification so you know every time we put out a new video. I would love it if you were able to follow me on Instagram and on Twitter. We have all the links in the description below. So if you could do that, even if you're not the biggest social media user, it helps me out tremendously, and it helps the channel grow. People find out when I'm doing things, and I would super appreciate it. But that's gonna do it for us today. Thanks so much, and I will see you next time.